Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, Len.
Hey, Andy.
How's it going?
Right. All right.
Well, I'm sorry to do this right off the bat. We've got breaking news. Says the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down more than 3,600 points in less than 2 days. The Dow has fallen 1,700 points today alone. This happened again. This happened last time. We don't do this.
I don't care. Yeah.
I got Dan Rather's earpiece this time.
Oh, that's why.
That's what happened. Yeah.
Did you say the Down syndrome? What was it?
No, the Dow Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, the Dow syndrome.
Down syndrome Jones.
Jones, yes. That. Now, I don't want to start off on a somber note here, but bear with me on this. Legendary actor Val Kilmer passed away this week at 65 years old. My question for you is, do you know who Val Kilmer is?
I do.
And have you seen any of his movies like Top Gun, Top Gun 2, Tombstone, Heat, The Doors?
No.
See,
I saw one movie with him in it.
I would recommend. Oh yeah, hold that thought. I'll ask you in a second. I would recommend movies to you on this one, but I know you won't fucking watch them.
What do you mean?
What movie did you see?
Real Genius.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How did I know that? I shouldn't be surprised, but so let's go back. Len and I have talked like things that we've enjoyed. We didn't watch them together, but we would watch them, and then we'd go back and we'd talk to each other about them because we both enjoyed them. The list is Cheers. We both loved Cheers. MASH. And funny story about MASH. My last name is Bigelow. Len's last name is Esposito. On that show, you never see them on screen, but there's a Nurse Bigelow and a Nurse Esposito, both mentioned at different times throughout that series. Rocky, we both loved Rocky.
Yes, Cocky Rocky.
Arthur, we liked Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur.
We love pornography.
Oh, Andy.
So when I say, hey, Len, I think you'd really like this. Len's response is, no.
If it's not Real Genius, I'm not watching
it. Now, see, I know you would love the movie Tombstone. And Tombstone is probably Val Kilmer's best movie in most people's eyes. Played Doc Holliday.
Is that the one where he licks his eyebrows?
He licked his eyebrows, and it's infuriating. This is stuff we could talk about. This is content we could talk about on our show. No, he's got to watch In the Kitchen with David.
That was last night.
So I'm taking this college course, and I needed a bullshit general elective, not a general elective, a liberal arts elective. And so I took a comedy and cinema, and I watched the wrong one, so it's kind of on me. Maybe the one I was supposed to watch is actually funny, but I watched a 70s movie called Dolemite. Have you ever heard of that? Oh my God, I might be racist. I never thought that I would be racist, but I couldn't understand a fucking thing that was happening in this movie. They were all talking jive through the entire movie, and I didn't have Barbara Billingsley there to translate like an airplane.
Barbara Billingsley.
The whole time I'm watching this movie, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what this movie is. It's apparently Dolemite is a pimp. And what I gather from this movie is that pimping is not necessarily easy.
Oh, you thought it was fairly easy?
Everybody thinks, well, I'm not racist. I always thought that I'm not racist, but I watched this movie and I'm too white to understand this movie. So I guess Maybe
You're
it's
all white with me, Andy.
maybe it's possible that I'm a racist.
No, I just think we need to learn jive.
Maybe we could definitely benefit. We'd benefit from jive.
Picture us talking jive at like a high school basketball game or something.
We could do a whole episode in jive.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Blood. Oh, my favorite is when he gives a shit. And at the bottom it says golly.
Golly. Golly.
Shit. We're going to start the show.
I wonder if anybody uses the word golly anymore.
I think
golly.
I think golly's a strong word.
Is it?
We could bring it back.
Yeah, we should golly a lot. Like, golly.
Golly. Golly. Let's start the show.
Golly.
Golly.
Warning. The following program is rated R for salty language and adult subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, the show is in no way affiliated with the host's employers. So if we say something stupid, leave the employers alone. They don't even know the show exists. And don't sue us. We're poor and have nothing. Now sit back and pretend to enjoy the show.
May I have your attention, please? Today's regularly scheduled episode of The Nonsense Zone will not air. In its place, we filmed Lenny's colonoscopy. Special guests that were in the room while Lenny's asshole was explored include superfan Jack, the hawk tour girl, the depressed donkey from Winnie the Pooh, former Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, Pat Benatar, Eeyore. The depressed donkey's name was Eeyore. That would have bothered me all night. Also, Wolfgang Van Halen and Gern Blanston. Now, sit back and enjoy as we burrow deep into Lenny's asshole. Oh, and here are your hosts for this colonoscopy. Lenny Bruce and Andy Biggs.
Hey. Welcome to Lenny's colonoscopy.
Oh man.
Our announcer has a little trouble with the word colonoscopy.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
I'd love to just peek at a bunch of, the awkward situation that everybody's put in while that procedure's undergoing. I'm busting open the door and be like, oh,
I have one coming up.
Do you?
Yeah, May 14th. A couple days before my birthday. It's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
I wonder if I could go with you. Like, just tell them that, that you'd feel much better if you had your pal. Yeah.
I would love that. I think that would be.
Yeah, just to pull that off. Like, no, I really can't do it unless my pal's there. Like,
I need Len here.
Yes. It's funny because I think I had one last year. Something like that. It's funny because you're not out long, but I kind of laugh to myself because they tell you to have a ride, and it's like they kind of push you in the room where your clothes are. And everything. Okay, you get dressed. I was like, they were just like, bye. I laughed to myself because I was like, I'm actually a little fucked up right now.
I might actually need you because I don't have a ride. Oh, I'm either gonna have to ask my mom or you because my wife doesn't have any time off left.
I wonder if your mom would go in with you.
You and my mom could both go.
It'd be funny if they never did the colonoscopy. They just picked on your naked body.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm kind of expecting that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my God, look at him.
Now they don't let you leave. They won't let you leave until you fart, right? Like they're like, isn't that one of the rules? They're like, all right, well, you can't leave until you blast a good fart for me.
I must have before I was totally awake because they kicked my ass out.
Okay, maybe. I mean, everything changed with COVID. Maybe it's
I was tripping over my pants, putting my clothes on, like.
Now,
a ride or anything. They're just like.
Now, was yours early in the day, or were you fasting the entire day? Which, like I've heard, is the worst part.
You know what happened to me, Andy? I think mine was like at a Monday, so I went like all day Sunday, and then they called. I don't know. I got screwed. It was like I think it was Monday afternoon, so I basically went 2 days without food, but. I knew it was coming to the guy doing it, so I was like, like, I hope he's got fingers like Kabasi.
It's all worth it. Yeah. Like the doctor in Cannonball Run.
I've never seen it.
Fucking asshole.
No. Andy. Okay, I saw it. I did tell the nurse though when they were scheduling my colonoscopy that they gave me 2 names. Like, I know who the fuck these guys are.
Guess whose fingers were bigger?
I said I'll take whoever's got the smallest hands. She's like, oh, they're both pretty small guys. I'm like, oh fuck it, let them both come in then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a second opinion.
Yeah, it's a tag team effort.
You're just like tossing a salad. Whoop. I saw people at the stoplight today. There's people there. Yeah. Just kidding. Have a good night. Take care. Oh.
So yeah, he brought up the people at the stoplight. Yeah.
he brought him up. You ever see people going through the stoplight? I'm a people watcher.
This is Cologne.
Oh, it's Avon Cologne. Try it. Oh, little devil, do you there? Oh, yes. Yes. Don't forget some down below. You know, musty things get.
Yeah.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah. So, I mean, in the vein of giving a TMI, which we seem to be on, I recently had a vasectomy, and you have to wait a certain amount of weeks before they'll test you to find out if you're shooting blanks yet or not. And so, it's a 45-minute drive from my house to the hospital, and it says right on the paperwork that the sample is only good for an hour.
Do it in the parking lot.
And that was like I should have done it in the parking lot because I'm stressing out about like I'm hitting traffic. I was like, I go into a busy time of day. Then I get to their parking lot. Since they've renovated the place, there is fucking no parking in that. I even commented, I was like, well, I would have been here plenty of time, but there was I drove around the parking lot for 20 minutes looking for a parking spot, and then I had to park like a 10-minute walk away. So yeah,
coming through.
And then I knew somebody in the lab. They sent me down to the lab waiting room, and I knew somebody, and she gives out, "Oh, hello, young man." And I sat down, and I'm just like, she's like, "How are you?" And I'm like, holding my cup of jizz, like, I'm good. How so would have been here on time, but couldn't find a parking spot. I had to drive around the parking lot for 20 minutes. The lady comes in to collect my sample, and meanwhile, I'm just having this full-on conversation with this lady, not acknowledging at all that I'm holding a cup full of my jizz. Like,
oh yes, you should have offered her some.
Yeah,
got a new one.
Guess what I've been doing?
Got a new yogurt line coming out here.
And then the lady came in with like 5 minutes, so it's 55 minutes old. It's only good for an hour. I was like, well, you've got like a couple of minutes to get this out and test it because your parking here is terrible. And she's like, and I'm like, yeah. Do you see me laughing? Next time, tell me to rub it out in the parking lot, or that I have to rent a hotel room for an hour. I should have called you. Can I maybe you have a basement or something? Can I go down to your basement and yank my crank?
You have plenty of privacy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. Where do these pictures come from?
I'll wait till you're just about to finish. I'll tap on the basement window. Oh my god. Oh man. Imagine if she was like, sorry, Andy, you're gonna have to give me a fresh batch.
47 years old. My turnaround time ain't what it used to be.
It's funny. They knew what you did in less than an hour before you got there.
Yeah.
You're guilty as charged, and there's no way of getting around it.
I was loud and proud. I was not guilty.
You were freshly yanked when you got there.
If anybody would have asked me about it, I would have sat and had a conversation with them.
Yeah, like we did. You gave the ultimate O right before you left the house.
Goddamn right I did. My wife sends me a text. How did it go? I said, well, I lit some candles and put on some soft music.
Go.
She said, no, getting there. I was like, oh yeah, I showed up with like 3 minutes to spare.
Oh yeah, you did. Like
I hope they should have run this to like.
If you were gonna do it to a song, what one would it be?
Wow, so many to choose from. Probably Love Shack. Something romantic. Love Shack.
Love Shack. Oh, man.
I mean, you're the champ. What? You have a soundtrack? A Yankin soundtrack?
Maybe girls just want to have fun.
It's funny you should say that. My soundtrack is 95% Cyndi Lauper. So,
oh man, there's some real bummer song came on and you couldn't do it.
This one gets me every time. Oh no, not that hand.
Yeah. You gotta call and cancel your appointment.
I made sure to shake everybody's hand I saw.
Yeah, doing good.
Here, let me just transfer this over.
I just rubbed one up before I came over.
It's right here.
There it is.
Put it all.
Hey, sick son of a bitch.
You getting that tested? Nope.
It's too bad you didn't have. It's too bad you didn't have an extra one. So when the nurse came out, you just gargle with it.
Spit some milk out.
Oh, yeah. It was never that frothy before.
See, I think it's been too long. It's been too long.
There's got to be a minnow in there somewhere.
The parking here's terrible.
Let it jerk off in the elevator. The door opened up.
You keep hitting the stuck button.
Oh yeah. You come out with 4 samples. And find out that you weren't in there alone. There's somebody standing behind you.
Yeah.
They were mortified, so they didn't say anything.
Oh.
Just kidding.
So,
you were freshly yanked.
I did. Freshly yanked. Sat down, had a conversation right after yanking with somebody.
Man, the weather's crazy, isn't it?
Maybe the whole time holding this, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. That's how the kids are doing. Well, better than these ones. So
yeah. It'd be great because every time you said something, you kind of waved the cup because you talk with your hands. It was good to see you.
It had a cover on it.
Cover on? No.
You just thought it was an open.
Swirled a straw around in there.
It's like a martini glass.
There's salt on the rim of that motherfucker right there. I wonder if they call it we had a swimmer.
No, I got the results like not long after they email you. It's all digital now.
Email.
And I was like, I'm looking at the thing like I don't really know how to read this. So I'm guessing that it worked.
He was studying his email.
What the fuck does this mean? And I start showing people. Do you know what that means?
Should I leave it in or not?
It's all pointless now. I'm married. I've got 2 kids. That doesn't happen anymore, anyways.
Yeah. You got a mouse trap and some lotion. You're good. Oh, sorry.
Trap?
Oh, that was my fetish.
Oh. Well, I saw that I gave Len a drink break.
You know what's funny? If you watch that, he really goes in deep. He's grinding deep.
He stiffens up at one point.
So 2 things. He's either got it, he's knowing how to use it, or he doesn't have it and he's trying to get it in there.
Right. It could be either one. Yeah.
Is it in?
Oh, I'm gonna put that clip of you doing that in like slow mo. It's like that'll be all our commercials moving forward.
And the female just sits there,
right?
like he always gets what he wants. Totally emotionless. He's putting every bit of his effort
He's
in there.
like tensing up and quivering and
yeah, not one little emotion out of the female. So, you don't got it.
Yep.
Keep pushing, Pee-wee. Keep pushing. He's all smooth criminal getting in there good and deep. Oh, man. I gotta try that.
You definitely should. Yeah, that would
the mailbox. I'm gonna do it to the mailbox.
Let's see. I gotta get something loaded here. I fell asleep at the wheel.
Oh no.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, it all started back in the early 2000s when Andy found out he doesn't like asparagus. Andy doesn't like asparagus.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
So here we go. We are, and I'll get to this so I can read. We're going to talk about a last meals. Now this is interesting. This is some famous people that died because they were murderers, and right before execution, they often allow you a last meal, and this is some of the last meals. And also, I'll throw it back to you at the end and ask you, Len, what you would ask for your last meal, or what you think. Feel free to jump in as we discuss these. But John Wayne Gacy, convicted serial killer. His last meal, he asked for a bucket of KFC, 12 fried prawns, a pound of strawberries, French fries, and a Diet Coke.
Wait a second. 12 fried prawns? What the hell's a prawn?
I could be wrong, but I think a prawn might be like a seafood, like a shrimp or like crabs, maybe.
A pound of strawberries. 1 pound. He didn't want it like 1 pound. I want 1 pound of strawberries.
Right. And then he chose to follow it up with a Diet Coke.
Yeah, the diabetes will kill him.
Right. Yeah. You got to always look out for your health.
You know what's funny too? Diet Coke.
Yeah.
You think he'd splurge for a 5-gallon pail of some sugary soda?
He's dying momentarily, and he chose the Diet Coke. Ted Bundy, the handsome killer. Everybody thought that he was a good-looking guy. Some women were like writing to him while he was in prison, wanting to hook up with him and stuff.
Ted.
He killed, that we know of, 30 young women and girls. He declined his last meal, so they give him the traditional steak, cooked medium rare, eggs, over easy, hash browns, toast, milk, coffee, juice, butter, and jelly. But he didn't eat any of it.
Picture butter in his toast, like taking his time, trying to buy time.
So he didn't eat any of it, so he's buttering his toast, and he's like, nah.
Slow.
Nah.
Weird request, like a little extra butter. There's a little extra. All the pepper spray princesses are in the back. You see them all. Oh, man.
Now this there was a movie made about this with Charlize Theron. I think it was called Monster. This lady, she was convicted. She died of lethal injection in 2002. She also declined her last meal, but she ate a hamburger and other snacks, and had a cup of coffee.
Oh, she sipped it slow.
Yeah.
Another one. Bites. Oh, it's really hot. Carl Weathers.
No.
That's his audition for Rocky right there.
Dobie Gillis Williams, convicted murderer. Blah blah blah. For his last meal, he had 12 chocolate bars and some ice cream. So, all right, now I can get behind this one, because why not? I mean, you can eat 12 chocolate bars before your body even realizes that you're hungry. And the only reason that you wouldn't eat 12 chocolate bars and ice cream is because you know that it's terribly unhealthy.
Look at Dobie.
Cheers.
But I wonder if it was white chocolate.
All right. Yeah. Let's, we're going to move on from Dobie. Charles Walker was convicted murderer. His last meal, he ate a fried wild rabbit, biscuits, and blackberry pie.
Fried wild rabbit. It had to be wild too. He didn't
want to catch it. So some CO had to go out and catch a wild rabbit.
reenacting the Rocky.
Chasing the chicken.
Yeah, he's chasing the wild. I gotta have a wild. That bought him more time. See, it's a pattern now.
Right.
By the time they catch a wild rabbit, he gained a week.
Right. Timothy McVeigh, everybody knows who he is. Famous for he was a bomber. Last meal, he asked for 2 pints of mint chocolate ice cream. Now, so this guy gets it because, I mean, ice cream is my Achilles heel. I mean, if I'm trying to get in shape and stuff like that, I'm still like, oh, I'm craving ice cream all the time. My last meal, yes, I'll eat a whole carton of ice cream by myself because the only reason you don't is because it's not healthy. The only thing is I'd be like, will you hurry up and kill me because I don't want to feel full in my last minutes. Yeah.
See, if I was a pepper spray princess, the things that I would do to their last meal would be it'd be rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
Look at sad Danny. Look how sad he is.
Yeah, Danny Rawlings, convicted serial murderer, executed by lethal injection. For his last meal, he asked for a lobster tail, butterfly shrimp, baked potato, strawberry cheesecake, and sweet tea.
Sweet tea. They should have put it in a blender. Like, here you go, Danny.
Here you go. Pour it out into
a
clunky shake.
See how sad Danny was when he got his shake?
Len's gonna have comments here.
I got nothing against Thomas Knight.
Thomas Knight he died by lethal injection in 2014.
Oh no.
For his last meal, he asked for sweet potato pie, coconut cake, banana nut bread, a quarter bottle of Sprite, 2 tablespoons of strawberries, butter pecan ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and Fritos.
Ooh. You know, some people say Thomas was as dark as night. What?
He was on death row because he was the Frito Bandito.
Oh.
Sorry.
I wonder if he dipped his strawberries in chocolate. Look at this cat.
Okay.
Look at him. He bit his tongue just before they snapped the picture.
Lauren Kensley Cole, with a name like that, no wonder he murdered people. He was convicted of murder, executed a lethal injection in 2024. His last meal, pizza, M&Ms, ice cream, and soda. He also shared his final meal with his son and his pen pal.
His pen pal. Imagine if his pen pal stabbed him right in his retina. You fuck.
Alan Lee Davis, convicted murderer, executed by electrocution in 1999. His last meal, he ate 1 lobster tail, fried potatoes, a half a pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, and 32 ounces of A&W root beer.
Oh, yeah, he did it right. Look at him.
Picturing the A&W bear
dancing around him the whole time.
I would insist that my last meal was delivered by the A&W bear.
Yeah, if you're gonna go that route, you have to.
This guy looks like he enjoys the A&W bear.
He loves it. I wonder if they slapped that mustache right off his face.
Burton Abbott. Convicted murderer and rapist. He was executed by the gas chamber in 1957. His last meal, he ate French fried butterfly jumbo prawns with cocktail sauce, 1 order of ravioli, oh dear, tossed green salad, mostly romaine lettuce, with vinegar, oil dressing, chocolate cake, and a pack of Salem cigarettes.
A whole pack. I wonder if he ate them.
He put them in a blender.
We gonna smoke them? Nah. Oh, look at this fucking cat.
Look, he's peeking.
Yeah. Peeking Steven.
Stephen Wayne and Anderson was convicted of murder, executed by lethal injection. His last meal, he chose 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, 1 pint of cottage cheese. See, now this guy didn't get it.
No, what an idiot.
Hominy corn mixture. I don't know what that is. Radishes. 1 slice of peach pie, a pint of chocolate chip ice cream.
They should have denied him death row. You know, they should be like, go back to your cell, fuckface. Yeah. I know. You're 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and a pint of cottage cheese. We don't even know what the fuck hominy corn mixture is. You'll die without. They should just start. Fuck him. Stupid ass. Robert Lee Massey was convicted of murder, executed by lethal injection in 2001. His last meal, he chose 2 vanilla milkshakes, extra crispy French fries, extra crispy fried oysters, and soft drinks, plural. Soft drinks. Yeah. They all thought they were buying time. Look at Thomas Martin. He's speaking.
Peeking.
Tom Thompson. I mean,
I
these
see-
people were doomed to do bad things.
I see you, Lenny. I see you.
No, Tom. No.
Thomas Martin Thompson was convicted of murder. He was executed by lethal injection in 98. His last meal, he chose Alaskan king crab with melted butter, spinach salad, pork fried rice, Mandarin-style spare ribs, hot fudge sundae, and a 6-pack of Coca-Cola.
I drank them one by one. Like every 15 minutes, he'd drink one.
Just realized my email address was on the friggin' screen the whole time. Yeah.
Look at his face. Tom
Okay, yeah.
Thompson. Look at him. Fucking better make them extra crispy too.
I see you, Lenny.
No, Tom.
I see you.
No, Tom. Calm down.
Derek Ryman Dearman was convicted of mass murder. He was executed by lethal injection in 2024. His last meal, he chose a seafood platter from a local restaurant consisting of fried catfish, 3 fried shrimp, 3 boiled shrimp, 3 fried oysters, 3 onion rings, a deviled crab, and 2 sides. What the? They don't even tell us what the sides were.
What an idiot. I hope they're all poisonous.
Oh, dear.
Dimitri Frazier. Oh, there he is.
I see you, Lenny.
It's almost like a milk dud if you keep going down. See it? Keep right close. A little bit more. Where's the milk dud? No eyebrows. No eyebrows. Ready?
Demetrius Terrence Fraser, he was executed by nitrogen hypoxia. I've never heard of that. His last meal, he chose a beefy 5-layer burrito, chicken chalupa supreme, beef crunchy taco. So they just went to just go to Taco Bell and just order a little bit of everything.
Yeah, one of everything.
Then Mountain Dew.
Then he had the 50-cent makeover. You know, you can't go to Taco Bell and they make you sound like such a fool. Everything's beefy, cheesy.
Yep.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking you get the melty, beefy, cheesy gordita crunch.
That's why if I go to
background.
When I go to Taco Bell, I either go to one of the kiosks or I order from my phone, so I don't have to speak it out loud.
Yeah, you don't have to say it out loud. Yeah, I'll just get a taco. Yeah, with meat. You want it beefy and melty? I don't know. Yeah, you gotta think about it. Just as long as there's meat in it. You want it melty and beefy? Not really.
No, not particularly. No.
How do you want your chalupa? You speed away because you feel stupid. I'm not saying it. How do you want your gordita? I don't know, but I don't want it melty and beefy. Look at Ronald.
Ronald Clark O'Brien was convicted of murder. He died of lethal injection in 1984. His last meal, he ate a T-bone steak. Then he made everybody call him T-bone. French fries with ketchup, whole kernel corn, sweet peas, lettuce, and tomato salad with a sliced egg and French dressing, iced tea, sweetener, saltines, Boston cream pie, and rolls. Well, T-Bone really went to town on that.
Look at him. He also auditioned for the part of in Police Academy as Eugene
Tackleberry.
Eugene Tackleberry. He's like, I gotta have rolls. I want rolls.
I got rolls. T-Bone says he wants some rolls.
T-Bone, you eat rolls and Boston cream pie.
Don't forget T-Bone's Boston cream pie.
Yeah, they T-boned the living daylights out of him before they injected him. Imagine if the syringe was empty.
T-Bone still looks like he's alive.
Yeah, yeah, T-Bone. OJ.
James Edward. All right, so I mean, I think we get the picture on this. So hold on, get this. So I saw something. Now I know immediately you're going to shout this down, and we'll go back to what our last meals will be. But you're going to immediately you're going to be like, oh my God. But I saw the commercial for the new what the fuck is the name of the movie? Not Police Squad. It's based on Police Squad. It's Naked Gun. They remade Naked Gun. And at first I was like, no, because nobody can play Frank Drebin like Liam Neeson. Not Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's playing Frank Drebin now. Like Leslie Nielsen. Nobody could do Frank Drebin like Leslie Nielsen. But I got to admit, the trailer made me laugh. Made me laugh loud. So now I'm like, so now maybe, and there's a great O.J. Simpson joke in there.
Oh.
So I mean, I recommend anybody go watch it's on YouTube. Go watch the new Naked Gun trailer. It's actually pretty funny. Now I have to see it and give it a chance with an open mind because it made me laugh.
It made you laugh.
It did.
Nice beaver.
Thanks. I just said it's stuffed.
Damn right you did. That's what I'm gonna crave. That's what I'm gonna order for my last meal.
So Len, any ideas what your last meal would be?
Well, I probably couldn't real quick. Probably I'd have to start with the chicken parm.
Ooh, the chicken parm.
Chicken parm route. And then there'd definitely be ice cream and some probably some filled donuts of some sort.
Sure. Because the only reason that you don't mow down on donuts is because it ain't good for you.
That's right. Lots of ice cream.
Lots of ice cream. I've been on a bit of chicken cordon bleu. So, I mean, chicken cordon bleu sandwiches, subs, anything like that. I'm down for it.
You know what you ought to get? One of them party subs. Just sit there and nibble away at it.
I know something extremely rare. Like I want truffles from the Virgin Islands, something
that's got to grow for like 5 years.
They got to go find it and like pick it from the forest and stuff.
Yeah, it takes 15 years for that mushroom to grow.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's my last meal.
I'm willing to wait. And a party sub from Subway. Yeah.
Get T-Bone his party sub.
T-Bone. Eat it like crumb by crumb. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So, what day is it? You're gonna finish that, son?
Don't bother T-Bone while he's eating.
Yeah, I wonder if they say the bread doesn't go stale on these for at least 5 days. He's stalling because he wants to watch the Friends reboot.
I just got to get through that.
It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday?
Hey, can we do anything to get T-Bone to be able to see that show?
Get him his rolls. He wanted rolls. Some guy wanted rolls.
Eat your rolls, T-Bone.
You know, before he got pinched for what he did, he's known for loving his rolls. go out for dinner with friends. Like, T-Bone's got to have a roll, you know.
Yeah, T-Bone ain't T-Bone without his rolls. You know,
this guy, look at him go.
Anybody knows anything about T-Bone? He knows that T-Bone needs his rolls.
Oh man, butter or not, butter or not.
We got just a few. We got a few, but I mean, we got a lot, but I'm only going to cherry pick a few here. But I'm going to cherry pick a few. Oh, no, that's funny news. T-Bone's all out of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Have a roll.
Yep. Hold on.
Where's the roll? What kind of roll, too? They didn't specify. I bet it was a special roll.
Eat your roll.
We're having it monogrammed.
Oh, let's see here. In 2010, Tokyo officials went to congratulate the city's oldest living man. Sojin Kato was his name, and it was his 111th birthday. However, when they arrived, they discovered he'd actually been dead for 30 years. What they found was his uncovered mummified skeleton remains lying in a bed.
You got credit. You get credit for.
So I thought I was unpopular, but I'm telling you, people would notice that I was missing after 2-3 years tops.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Trying to wake him up.
I haven't seen T-Bone in a while.
Happy birthday. How awkward was the happy birthday song? Like, fucking guy's dead.
Been dead for 30 years.
You got all that credit. Like, well, I guess we better knock on his door and wish him a happy birthday.
You didn't even live that long.
Yeah, what a disappointment. Liar.
What a dick.
Get this puffy, stinking, dried out motherfucker out of here.
So in 2012, a gentleman named Mayo Sugiyama, he was an artist who identifies as asexual. He cooked and served up his own genitals, full penis, testes, and scrotum to 5 diners for $250 a plate. According to the Huffington Post, just days after Sugiyama's 22nd birthday, the artist underwent elective genital removal surgery, divvied up the severed penis, testicles, and scrotal skin between 5 people. He garnished it with button mushrooms and an Italian parsley, and this was their last meal. Despite
so they couldn't tell what was the penis.
Right. Despite reports from concerned locals, there wasn't much that the authorities could do because about the event because cannibalism is not illegal in Japan.
Oh, see, you never know what you're eating when you go to the buffet.
Now let's not. This isn't a slap against a buffet here. Come on. We've had a lot of fun at the buffet.
We have at their expense.
Right. yeah, it was.
Every Chinaman to walking out of the back to get in that one van that they all go around in. We're all walking funny. Like, hey, fucking, these specials got to stop, Everything's chicken. Everything. No matter what it is, it's chicken. It's got a new chicken here. It's smothered in some kind of red sauce.
No, it's not true because I used to eat the duck. That was probably not duck.
Yeah. No, the big fish tank in there was empty. Sea orchard.
Oh, I have something about that, but let me just get through this real quick. That just reminded me of something. But anyways. Where are we? Medford, Oregon. As many as 10 people may have died back in December of 2023 because a nurse switched medication with tap water. Unrelated, we secretly replaced your medication with Folgers crystals. You've spent way too much time in hospitals lately. You're probably not going to find the humor in that. Sorry.
Ready?
And I'll wrap up facts with the reason why there are no skeletons at the wreck of the Titanic is basically because once flesh on their bodies was eaten, the remaining bones dissolved. The Titanic and the Bismarck, for that matter, those ships are below what's called the calcium carbonate compensation depth. So once the critters and the fish eat the flesh off the bodies, the bones just magically disappear. So if anybody was wondering, Jack and Victor Newman, eaten by fishes.
Yeah, they sleep with the fishes. They get eaten by fishes.
They got eaten by the fishes.
Oh, Andy. Imagine if you could imagine some heartless bastard figured out how to do time travel, witness the Titanic going down, and just buzz around on a Sea-Doo. Not only would they be stunned because of the futuristic piece of equipment, but then they'd all be like, "What the fuck? What is it?
Hey,
what is it?
Hey, T-Bone, what's that? What's that big thing of ice over there?"
T-Bone be floating. Eating his roll. These rolls get soggy awful quick when they hit the water.
Hey, look, there's T-Bone.
Hey, T-Bone. How about a roll? T-Bone, he didn't have a life preserver, but he still float. He's got 2 rolls on each hand. He wasn't going down. No. He never even saw Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
I got sick of hearing that fucking guinea complain about everything. But I could say that.
He can say it. He can say that.
Every 2 seconds. He was always complaining about something, remember?
Lenny is very Italian, so it's all good. It's like I could pick on the Irish right now if I knew any jokes.
Yeah, filthy son of a bitch that did nothing but complain. You're gonna die, Fabrizio. Shut up. I think Fabrizio got it when the smokestack came down and pummeled him.
He was a direct hit. He looked up. He saw.
I cheered. I was like, yes. Yes! Hear that fucker complain anymore. Look around you, you idiot. Jack, Jack was done with him too. It's like, fucking guy.
Fuck him, yeah.
Hey, there's nothing in there. I hope you can't swim, Fabrizio. That's what I hope. That's what I'm hoping to hear. You and the guy with the fiddle. I'm sick of hearing this shit. Shut up.
Nobody likes the fiddle.
They played to the end.
I still say, not to jump off topic here, but Charlie Daniels never knew a guy that got in a fiddling competition with the devil. It was all made up.
I know, what a fucking, people just, you can't trust anybody.
It's all made up. I don't think any of that happened.
Yeah.
You got a fiddle cold against his soul. And...
The Titanic, they played till the end. You mean to tell me when that cold water started touching their gonads, they weren't like, let's get the fuck out of here. They're up to their neck. Oh yeah. We're going down. We're going down. Yeah, not him. No. Looking down at the water. Oh, right to the end. Right, you start using it as an oar. Look at him go. Oh man.
Us, the wrong way.
Help us. Help us. We're gonna do it. You can beat people off with it too. The people that were gonna bring you down. He's making a mess.
Oh no, that's not what you meant when you said beat people off with it.
Yeah. Well, come on, Andy. This is a family show.
Sorry, it's a family show.
Yeah. There he is, playing to the end.
Playing right to the end. Sinking ship. Hey, we got some. Hold on. Oh, we got some funny news. Jump in anytime you got some more Titanic jokes,
Nah, I was just picturing a guy up to his neck in ice cold water, just fucking stroking that wand across his fiddle. It was muffling the sound.
There's a first person to play like this because he was trying to keep it out of the water.
The people in the water, like, they gave a fuck too. Like, guys, right to the end, right to the end.
Man, who knew that T-Bone could rip like that, man?
He's waving down at the people in the water already. This one's for you. Yep, you right there. Yeah. Any requests?
I can't hear you. I'll be right there.
People bite. There he goes again. He's gonna play to the end. That guy. That's enough.
That's enough.
People died out there.
I lost an earpiece in the process of it.
Throwing the rooster tails on the people that are still breathing. That's enough.
That's enough. Hold on. I gotta arrange somebody to pick up my daughters.
Yeah. And did they know their way home by now?
I think so.
The way the world is, somebody will pick them up and bring them home, Andy.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Yeah. So there was a police chief. He defecated in his office, put Viagra in the office coffee in New Jersey. The accusations in the claims filed on behalf of various officers range from on-the-job harassment to pranks, including defecating. So the chief of police reportedly defecated in the department offices on the bathroom floor and left it there. He was also accused of chasing one officer around a room, stabbing him in the penis with a needle and drawing blood, sending a pride flag and masturbation cream to another officer's home, which his family saw, exposing himself at work at random times, dropping drugs believed to be Viagra and Adderall into the coffee, and one officer's fish were believed to have been poisoned with drugs.
I like this guy.
It sounds like, man, T-Bone knows how to prank.
Yeah, he does. Some hard pranks.
Now, this reminds me of, didn't you massacre somebody's fish in their fish tank?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fun fact. Len has not always been the role model citizen that he is today.
Massacre, I think. I mean, I think
you got to see what they can handle, them fish.
you dumped some vodka in, was it, in a fish tank?
I started the trend. I think others followed, and they didn't make it.
They didn't make it?
Well, I think by morning, I think there was a real thick, cloudy mess. But I think eventually they met their demise, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. No. Okay. Well, I mean, now we know.
Let's think how much fun they had before they died.
I bet they had a, yeah.
That's enough.
Oh, he also was accused of placing dangerously hot peppers in one officer's food, heating them up in the office microwave, which drew the first responders to help the sick officer.
He was sick. Man, all this happened. People with hard-ons running around giving them CPR. 3 cups of coffee later. Rock hard.
It's like,
look at the guy.
T-Bone.
Finally, what? Oh my god. Oh, put the needle on the record.
Hang in there, T-Bone.
We're all, they're already the cops, so they're giving each other their statements with hard on. I don't know, but I've never liked coffee so much.
I didn't know that T-Bone couldn't handle spicy food. Yeah.
His mouth was burning up. He was choking on his own saliva, but he was hard as a rock. He had 4 cups of coffee, so he had a big boner. Look at this guy. Can't take nothing serious.
Oh, so we have another exploding toilet. Remember, our second episode was about an exploding toilet. That was a lot more fun than this one. But this one, an employee was injured after a toilet explodes inside a Pittsburgh city government office building. Officials say there was a bizarre incident at a Pittsburgh government building on Monday. The toilet shattered and injured a 65-year-old city employee. It happened on the 5th floor. Who cares? The man reportedly suffered a cut to his leg and managed to walk to the ambulance for treatment. Employee is currently recovering from minor non-life-threatening injuries. Now, you think you're having a bad day.
Government building, which means he's probably dressed pretty nice, Ooh.
Just got to take care of this.
Just going to take care of this.
Boom.
And nobody wants to be in there, Nobody wants to be in there to begin with.
It's like, what? I mean,
just going to sneak in here quick and, get back into the meeting.
Meanwhile, if it's anything like me, there's some really hot girl outside that bathroom, and then when you come staggering out, looking all disheveled because you just blew up the bathroom, literally.
He told everybody he was cool about it. Like, I gotta take this call. Yeah, I'll be right back. I got an important call to make.
Like, a really hot girl standing outside, like, oh my God, T-Bone, what did you eat?
Are you okay? They pampered him.
Did you see what happened to T-Bone?
Wasn't me. I was in there washing my hands.
I was washing my hands.
I don't know.
It was like that when I got in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Good thing I wasn't sitting in there. Are you all right? You okay? No. Nobody was hurt. No. You claim that you're not the victim. All right to the end. Right to the end. Boom. Oh yeah.
This is for those about to rock.
Oh, we salute you.
Fire.
Ready? Oh. It was fun stuff, Andy. It was fun.
Oh wait, I have to. There's one more. This is so weird. I have to throw this one in. Sorry. A woman filmed herself farting and sent the video to her boyfriend's ex. A woman has ended up in court after she sent multiple videos of herself breaking wind to her boyfriend's ex-partner. Her name is Rhiannon Evans. She's 25 years old. She's a shop worker. She pled guilty to pursuing a course of conduct amounting to harassment of Deborah Prychurch by sending inappropriate videos. Prosecutor Diane Williams told the court in the first video, she proceeds to pass gas by placing the camera on her bottom and then passing gas. There were 3 more videos in the next few days where another 4 were sent of the same nature after that. Miss Evans passing wind, her face smiling at the camera. Her behavior continued despite police becoming aware. So the police warned her. Do it. Said in the statement, the victim said, "I would like to feel safe in my own home again."
The victim.
Evans was said to have mental health problems.
You see the knock at the door, they know it's another video. I don't feel safe. There's somebody at the door.
Oh.
They got a package. It's UPS again.
Oh, look, I got a message.
What is it? What is it? Oh, take cover.
You know, people need to fucking toughen up here a little bit.
I mean, safe.
I don't feel safe anymore because you're getting videos of somebody farting into their phone. I grew up with Lenny, so
trembling under your covers.
Oh, it's another fart.
Now we know what the new horror movie's going to be like this summer.
So people need to toughen the fuck up. They just need to toughen. It's like, yes, it's like when somebody is traumatized because a guy flashed them. Okay, granted, you shouldn't. You're right. I agree. You shouldn't have to see that. Is it traumatic? Is it? You can't sleep at night because you saw a wiener?
You know the horror movies like don't run into the cemetery. What they do? It's just people in there passing gas.
Doing the helicopter.
Oh yeah, with a chainsaw.
This is traumatic.
They're not scared of the chainsaw. They're scared of the guy because he's got gas with the chainsaw.
Now, granted, fucking weird. That is very weird. Oh, your ex? Wouldn't it be funny if I sent her 50 videos of me farting? I don't know. T-Bone don't like that.
I'm glad I got rid of that bitch. She's flatulente. You're sick.
Sick. That was fun, Len.
It was fun.
That was fun.
It was.
Yes. Hold on.
I hope it made Jack laugh.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
I don't know if the banana on that kid's face or what it is, but it freaks me out.
I know Lenny doesn't like the evil baby.
Wipe the kid's mouth.
That was fun.
They feed it with a slingshot.
It was fun. Like you said, I hope Jack liked it. Supervan Jack.
I wonder if Delbert still watches.
I hope so. Delbert.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Del in a while.
Delbert, throw a comment on this if you enjoyed the video.
Because I mentioned Hurt and Gurton last episode. Yeah.
True, and you would have thought that would have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That's like Sneb. I mentioned Sneb in the as one of our guests at the beginning of every show. We have a bunch of guests that aren't actually on the show. I threw his name in there once. No response.
Snebble.
Where
Snebble?
Snebble. You couldn't even come to Len's colonoscopy.
Oh, come on.
Be healthy. You're
well,
watching.
And
you're watching, and you're over 43. Consider getting a colonoscopy.
Be well.
Talking to you, T-Bone.
He can eat his roll while he has it. Oh look, I just got a reminder of old Ford camping. Okay. Well, take care now.
All right. Good night, everybody. Remember to drive fast, stay to the left. Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. Remember to always keep on keeping on.
Ready? Yeah.
Enjoy that roll, T-Bone.
Oh,
Goodbye.
yeah. Right to the end. Right to the end.